right, it's the Coco Show. And David Strand, coach of the guy, got something in store. We speak facts, please don't ignore. But if you got beef, Buster, come on, bring me some more. There's nothing new up under the sun, so we expect when you in check there'll be problems. But let it sink in, get all under your skin, so you can see it just a mile away from your win. How many days are you gonna go through before you see for yourself what's the truth? It's time to rise, open your eyes. The Coco Show catch the people by surprise like. What you say, David?
It's Johnny, baby.
Oh yeah, real style, black fit, roll out, one time, all out, no doubt. Now it's time to work it out.
This is the Coco Show with David Strand, KBS, and my co-host.
Yo, what's up? It's the Coco Show with David Strand. It's Shockers, baby, with my brother, KDS.
What up?
Producer, all that good stuff. I have my Shanti.
Welcome, people.
What's up?
You almost did. I'm glad you didn't do it. I appreciate you.
I caught myself.
I appreciate you.
I caught myself. I think that wasn't the time. As always, thank you all for listening to the Coco Show. We'd like to thank Sarah for coming out last week and hollering at us about her networking. Network in the Sky.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's Network in the Sky.
Information I know.
Alright, Network in the Sky. That is at Ink and Ivy on July 11th, 5:30 to 7:30.
$7, right?
Just say it does say tickets, but I don't know how
That's
much.
$7. I did remember that part.
What's your best beats, DJ Vortex? Dropping the ones and twos.
Vortex.
Vortex.
It's Pedro.
Pedro.
I thought she said DJ Sauce.
Yeah, I thought that's what she said too.
Or DJ Alfredo. One or two. Not
DJ.
Yeah.
Don't know, guys. But it was something with
No,
sauce,
yes. I remember her saying also Alfredo.
right?
So
Alfredo or sauce or something.
yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chili Hopper. Tennessee Val Automotives.
We gonna get it together, y'all.
Yeah,
Just
we're going
not
to get
today.
together. Not today. Thank you all, Tennessee listeners. New York, Jersey. We have special guests. We have Tigress. We have main minimum gentleman G. We got my main man JC.
And don't forget Draymond.
I didn't forget Dre. He has his own interest.
Let me hit interest. My bad.
There was no interest, but oh man, it turned out the.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You got it.
This is my main man Dre's Martin.
Y'all already know I'm in here, man.
Dang,
Over here, just doing what I gotta do.
Anyway, y'all missed some stuff last week. We was talking about relationships. You kind of couldn't hear everything because we had some static problems. We got that stuff fixed out. But now we're going to talk about relationships part 2. We have men and women here to talk about, just shit, honestly.
Perspective, though. Let's just be real.
And what was the question?
There hasn't been one yet.
There hasn't been a question.
No, we hit on something.
Early?
The floor is open.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit it on a lot.
In the
earlier.
bonus episode, you guys gotta check it out.
Yeah, that's what cost you, though.
Okay.
I just want $1.
I mean, if you
99
love
cents.
us,
Yeah, it might be like 79 cents,
And our
something like
Patreon.
that.
What the fuck?
just show a little
But-
love on our Patreon.
Let's just ask this question. What do you define as game? Ladies, the floor is yours.
Yeah, ladies, hit them with that, because I was about to say some shit.
Next question. I need to
Nah,
think about
nah,
it. I
hell
need
no.
to think
No,
about it.
hell no.
Well, hey,
I need to think
wait.
about it.
What do you consider
She
game?
is not the only lady.
You're right. What do y'all
Right.
consider game? What?
What do
What
y'all
is it?
consider game?
Well, I'm gonna let Tyrus take the floor then.
Yes.
Row, row, row.
That'd have been perfect for my phone.
Right.
Right now. Perfect.
I mean, there's different types of games. I mean, if you think about Steve Harvey, it's like females, we have this game, we have the 90-day rule,
Yeah.
we have this, what are your
Some
future
ladies,
goals?
yeah.
And then men, I don't feel like they have game. I feel like they have to deflect the game.
Okay.
So it's like we play the games, they have to like create a play around them. Sometimes it's manipulation, sometimes it's truth.
So, like
But-
a defense,
Yes, like offense versus defense. I think that's the whole
Oh.
female male psyche.
the game, the
Yes.
actual game.
So ladies made
Okay.
the game and we just players?
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. All the
Oh,
shit
that's
that you
smarter,
strive
so.
for is to impress us. Is it not?
It's just a...
Summer.
Let me flip this on you though. I see what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
men are always like, we want the good car, we want to go hit the gym, we want to look good for our girls.
Yeah.
But look at Instagram these days. What are all these girls trying to do?
Booty shots. Backing it up. Nigga, what?
No, it's because you'll spend money on it. That's why they do it.
Yeah.
So y'all see financial gain.
And we see,
Right, because the
category.
competition
For the
really is
categories of
between us.
but everybody
Yes.
on both sides, they both are after something. Men they either want sex, or they want a wife, or they want to bring someone home to mom to show them that they're not gay, or whatever. But it's always,
I like it.
it's always something. Like, we all.
Everybody has an end game.
Exactly.
Is what you're
Everybody
saying.
has an end game. Shout out Avengers.
Yeah.
But like,
So,
If you haven't seen it,
spoiler for you.
if you haven't
You know I
seen
ain't seen
it,
that was a shot. You smooth.
I don't want to say.
It's all good.
You know, come on, man. Why haven't you seen Avengers?
So have we answered the question?
I mean, Tigress was pretty thorough.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that was
I think I feel some type of way now.
about
I don't want
what?
to preemptively speak, though. G, what's on your mind?
Hey, bro, honestly, might not like it, but yeah, that was one of the truest things I've heard, like, for real. Like, they make the game and all we doing is playing it. Because, I mean, think about what everybody always tell you, like, even when we go in the club looking as fresh as we possibly can do, they the ones that's doing the choosing.
Facts.
But we putting in most of the work.
Facts.
How though?
Do you think? Okay, I'm sorry.
Besides that gas station nigga, what the fuck?
Take a puff first.
You gotta if you want to know about the gas station nigga, you gotta check out the Patreon episode. Show a little love. You gotta check us out on our bonus episode if you want to hear about the gas station nigga. I'm still mad. Okay.
Besides the gas station nigga, I'm talking somebody who got it fucking together, come at you with the right shit in the right way. Like, you telling me like he's not fucking putting in work and you doing all the work and he came at you?
First of all, it take work to put all of this together.
He can say the same shit. I said a nigga who got it to fucking together came at you. You telling me he did less work and you did more work?
No,
Now, I'm
I will
asking a
say
nigga
we
who
both
got it
work.
together.
Then we both put in work.
Hey, hold up though. You notice how you just said a man that's got it all together?
To fucking together. I said the
All
fucking
the way to
together.
fuck together. She still don't want him?
Yes. Thank you, G.
see how this going?
That's not what that answer
how
was,
that's
though.
going.
That's not what that answer was.
But what if that does happen though?
Elaborate. It's yours.
Then come the fuck on, nigga. Let's build some shit together. I wouldn't negate that fact. Like, if this nigga had the shit all the way together, that means this nigga put in work. And I put in work. I know what it takes to put me together.
But if you both,
How many hours? Let's just ask. Real question.
How many hours?
I
What?
didn't know he was on the clock.
Because we comparing. I feel like
Right.
we How many
No.
hours does it take to make Shanti?
I mean, every woman is different.
I'm talking to you, Shanti.
Me? Oh, this is a daily thing. Because I'm continually striving to be a better person.
Okay.
And be a better version of myself.
But you know you're doing it, though, right?
I don't know that I am.
I just said it.
Okay.
Keep that. It's yours.
Wait for Superman to come back.
I hate y'all.
I put you off. I didn't mean to cut you off, though, Jay.
It was so long ago.
you good.
It's all good.
Fucked.
Gentlemen,
How you always
you're lost, don't you know?
Hey, listen, I'm feeling this gentleman. I love across the board. I don't mean shit, but I do. What?
I'm just saying. I said I don't mean shit about what I'm about to say.
Oh.
I don't, actually, I'm not done because I let him go. Maybe you want to elaborate on what Tiger said. Or not? Dre? Yeah.
Really? Really?
Okay, let me just reiterate in case you guys forgot. She said the women created the game and we just players. Y'all
It's
cool with that?
stimulations to that, though, man.
Yeah,
It's
what the fuck?
stimulations to that.
Wait, hey, he's back.
Okay.
All right. So women create the game because they want a man with all of it together, as we were talking about before, right? If their end goal is someone who's already got it all together, if their end goal is us as men, then they may have created the game, but we still have just as much control over it because we are what
You
they
can
want.
choose to play or not.
But it's still their game.
Damn.
It's their game if you let it be their game.
Damn.
There's no way around it. It's
Right.
either you with it or you're not.
It's almost like a catch-22.
Unless you was. Well, what is a naive woman called? And what is she considered? If she,
Great questions, Frank. Continue.
I'm just saying, like, someone that's not, because there are women out here that's naive. And,
Define naive. Define naive. Because a lot of women
Someone
don't
that's
understand.
easy
Well,
to
could women
manipulate.
could y'all understand naive? I mean, could y'all explain naive? I'm using the wrong word.
Yeah.
There's some ignorant niggas out there.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's okay.
And I mean, I think I could say I was one of those naive girls because I was sheltered. Like,
Stages.
I wasn't allowed to do anything or go anywhere when I was growing up. So when I got out into the world, I was like, what the hell? This what y'all doing out here? Okay, let me find out.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I'm actually a preacher's kid. Like, my dad's a minister, grandma's a preacher, tons of ministers throughout my family, so I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, I feel like naive girls that are sheltered,
Mhm.
bottom line, men have a plan going in.
Of
In like
course.
early 20s, they're not trying to commit.
Yeah.
So basically, it's about that bottom line. They're trying, basically, no pun intended, that bottom line. So I'm saying,
She said, no
like,
pun intended.
being a naive female,
Right.
we're thinking like, oh, this is gonna be about commitment. This is gonna be a
Yeah.
great relationship.
Yeah.
And that's not what the guy's intentions are. And that's
Absolutely.
where you get the whole like experience of bad relationships, dealing with those type of relationships.
Just like I just wish we had some building block noise sound effects.
Like,
Just
Tiger
like,
versus fucking
just like that, dog. Well, yeah, what
yes.
you say?
Yes.
Whoa! I
Preach.
just felt
That
like we
was
just got
it.
strong all of a sudden. Just,
That was it, sis.
wow, like it's kind of like
rebuttals?
yeah, I know, yeah.
But
I don't think-
especially if you grew up in the church, because there's so much silence around relationships and how to have healthy relationships. But when you got in the world, the conversation isn't any better either. You know what I mean?
because
so,
we have rap music that influence we have rap music to influence.
Niggas fucking bitch in the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but
Really?
okay, but listen, the argument can be made that art is a reflection of life, and life is a reflection of art. So,
I feel you. Yeah, but back to the
so
rap
what
music
comes
thing.
first, the chicken or the egg?
Look, he got that. Snap.
It all depends where you get the fucking chicken and the egg from. If it comes from Kroger's, then it's different.
Basically, in church, let's face it, like sex can be like a really taboo thing. It's a
very
dirty
taboo.
thing.
It
But it's a
really
beautiful
is.
thing at the end of the day. It's
Yes.
just how it stigmatizes it. How
Exactly. It's how each
I'm at both of them
individual
saying
sees
yes.
it. It's how each individual chooses their end game. So if your end game is to fucking smash and just blow through pussy like it's paper,
You made it
know
sound
what I'm
so
saying?
vital,
Like,
like-
but that's what niggas out here doing. You know what I'm saying? And then you expect people to be healthy and give you all of themselves, and you give nothing to them in return. You just
Real quick though, giving dick ain't giving nothing. Question. That's a question.
it's the intention behind the dick.
is sis.
Counteract.
I'm so glad
Right?
you here.
I feel what she said, because you can be given dick, or you can just be getting pussy.
Okay.
Like if you're in it and you're trying to give her attention, then you're giving her dick.
Yeah.
But if you're just smashing, then you're just getting pussy.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
And if she ain't getting the dick and the attention attached with it, then she ain't getting nothing out of it.
Right.
So that's the
Exactly.
niggas that like, oh shit, they let them do all the work. You talking about the niggas?
I mean, even the ones
No.
that just sit there.
Alright, work it then. Work. You got it then. Do it. Shit. You know, don't
Be sweating sitting down.
Sis, I already know what you're trying to say, and I'm like, how do I fucking explain this shit to like, because for us it's not just about the dick. I mean, sometimes it fucking is, you know, and it really for real. Like y'all just
funny.
think
Sometimes we don't see you guys as marriage material. Y'all
right?
realize that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
100%.
And sometimes we not in that place where we even like, I'm not trying to fucking get married. Like,
But
what the hell?
when we deep inside though, like y'all don't feel that emotional shit though. Even though we don't mean it, but y'all think we do. Like,
Oh, you can tell. You know.
When
You
you-
fucking
when-
know.
And then she's like,
when
you
females be
can
like,
tell.
oh, you know.
No, yeah, no. You fucking know when a nigga is here to just fucking smash. You know.
Even in that shit though.
Pause. I got a question.
Come on now.
If you try to smash, what should your time limit be?
Depends on if you got something
Was that
planned
10 minutes?
afterwards. If you got to get home, get to bed because you got work, 3 minutes busting that and get there.
Alright, so that's
Polite 7 minutes. A polite.
what is a polite 7 minutes?
It's like about 3 minutes foreplay, 4 minutes in and out, done.
Damn.
Polite 7 minutes.
Do those happen throughout the day, or like every other day, or like throughout the week, or how does that work?
I don't know.
7 minutes, 7 days a week. I don't know division, but we can slice that up and put that somewhere in there.
I like pizza.
Love it.
This dude is nuts.
It was
I love
like the perfect bam.
Hey, who's gonna bake? Who's gonna bake?
You want some?
I'm bringing bottles every Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, you want
Every Sunday.
You still have to stop. I'm gonna bring
It's a good thing.
We don't have juices.
We got a little bit of that. No, wait.
I heard myself when I said something.
Let me check my refrigerator.
My man.
We were bringing like liquor and beer, and then like nobody was drinking, so I said, "Fuck this shit." But
Nobody was drinking.
no, and I'm not paying for this booze. It's all free. Don't ask me.
I'm not asking no
I mean, if
questions.
you got a problem with people not drinking shit and buying it, just hit me up.
What? When was that?
Because we cool. Okay.
When was that? When did you bring stuff here and nobody drank?
In the beginning.
I wasn't here
You
then.
weren't here then.
Yeah.
You weren't here. It was just him,
That's all good.
really, and he was drinking hot cocoa. Then a few episodes in, we got Marcus. You know, culture, shout out, whatever.
Video that people look at.
Everybody was drinking. But we started taking shots.
Yeah.
We just started getting real fucked up.
Yeah.
And then, like, the episodes was fucked up. So I was like, oh,
We
chill out a little bit.
So do you guys edit or do you use straight takes?
I do edit because my brother's got a loose mouth. And we are on the radio now. So, like, once this broadcast is over, but, like, once we kind of, like, get to a place where we can say what we want and, like, stay on track, then we might go live. Because the radio wanted us to go live. So,
Yeah.
we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Can I ask you something like way off topic from what this is talking about, but
That's
about
cool.
that? So I watch a lot of YouTubers. I'm big into podcasts. Most of what I watch is gaming, but a lot of the guys that I watch, they are upset with the demonetization currently on YouTube, based around people wanting PC content as opposed to just whatever comes out of your mouth. Like you were saying, you got to edit it because he's got loose lips. Do you think that will affect the content that you produce if you get to the point where you can go live, even if you
No.
no?
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
So, I'm going to claim this shit. I'm a strategist. I see the world headed to a direction where you can say what you want based on how you say it.
It's always been that way.
Also adding free speech.
Yeah.
Free speech. Like, you can play those angles either way you go. So I want to have content and build on that shit and fucking bring people onto a platform to feel comfortable to say what you want. Like, in those future days that don't even exist now.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers gonna be biting on our style when it comes to that time. You know what I'm saying? And they'll all say, oh, the originator was really, you know, those motherfuckers who write articles and blog and all that bullshit. Oh, the originators were fucking the Coco Show, because before that we had platforms where motherfuckers had to watch what they said because, oh, you have a career and you don't want to ruin it, or you don't want to fucking be on.
The niggas aren't censored on their podcast now.
Some are. Yeah, some are.
I actually I had a customer.
No.
He was telling me about a podcast that he does critiquing Hallmark channels, and because he was like, we were having a conversation, we were, you know, saying a few swear words here and there. We were pretty comfortable with one another. And I straight up asked him, I was like, so do you guys keep it PG on the podcast? And he was like, yeah, because we're sponsored by Hallmark after the fact. Like, Hallmark heard about it, and they. You know, Hallmark's not going to want them saying fuck goddamn and bullshit every other sentence.
Titty assholes.
I'm going to tell you real quick. So, and I let him listen. Shout out to Bill Burr before I say this shit. But Bill Burr, I let him listen to that podcast in the beginning. Bill Burr has sponsors, and Bill Burr will say, fuck the fucking sponsor I'm about to say now, because I hate their he'll say that shit. And he'll just get emails and they say, listen, just, if you could tone it down, I'd appreciate it. But
yeah,
they still pay him.
He was getting so
he's there.
upset.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he brings numbers and he brings money.
It's about the numbers. That's where I was going to go next. It's about the numbers.
Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people
generate people and get fucking followers and get listeners. You gonna pay because that's what you want. You want my crowd.
A lot of people have told me, like, man, y'all real, man. Y'all just don't care. I'm like, no, we care. It's just that
we don't care.
We do and we don't. Motherfuckers are scared to say it.
I'm going to say it. Fuck you.
Not just about that, but people are scared to say it.
Nathan said that shit.
People are scared. People are scared to say it.
You catch me at the height.
So stupid. That's the easy part for us, because I mean, a lot of people are just there like, I gotta have my job. Like, I just gotta be there. Why? Because if they fire you tomorrow, you're gonna be replaced just like that.
Yeah.
Then what? You gave all your dedication just to get fired.
So I spent $100 the night before and I quit the next day because of this. Yeah.
My nigga.
What?
Yeah.
That's some nigga shit.
Wild Wings. Fuck Wild Wings.
That's how I was like so lost just now. I was like, huh?
Wait, so you spent $100
At the bar. Drunk as hell.
and then you didn't pay your tab?
No.
That's some nigga shit.
Yeah, they came to me. Hey, have you heard of him?
Shanti just looked at you like she looked at that nigga from the gas station.
I saw it. Don't deny it. I saw it.
I don't even know what you're talking about. My face has mine.
I saw it.
You will learn.
I saw
Did
it.
she say you will learn? I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm done playing the game.
Oh yeah, you out the game, my nigga.
I've been out the game. I love it.
Mike,
Because you know what?
hypothetically, let's say you weren't out the game.
Nah, ain't no hypothetical nothing. He out.
Hypothetical, you weren't out the game.
No, he out. And I know
I
you happy
don't want to
because
know because I don't want to do this shit again.
because it takes so much other shit off the table. You have time to do other shit in life.
Such as donuts.
Hell yeah.
You should not be
Speaking
talking
of
about
which,
donuts right now.
You want donuts, don't you?
Yeah. For real. Where is there a good
You see the
donut
smile on her
spot in
face? She
Greenville?
wants some donuts too.
Straight glaze.
See?
I would like a little maple and bacon sprinkled on.
If I had a big ass house, I'd make some donuts.
Why y'all talking about donuts? I was just fucking with y'all. We're talking about relationships. What's wrong with y'all?
See, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be bringing donuts, bro.
It's called.
Mike, that's how I felt when I took that one off.
But we can control it.
And I can't. You knew that shit.
But I told you.
And I saw him say something he didn't say.
Why do we need to talk about calculators?
We don't need to talk about it. We can talk about relationships. I'm trying to keep you on track.
Like what? Calculator.
You said it. I saw it.
No,
I was
because
standing right there, nigga.
anyway. No, because I don't understand how people can get married again and be like, oh yeah, she the one. No. I'm not saying that. I am saying that. I'm not gonna get married again. I'm saying it. I'm not. It's not happening. Sorry. But
You
the
don't
thing
know
is,
that.
shit.
Oh, you know that.
I mean, let's think about the term forever. Are you going to be the same person forever?
No,
Hell no,
but
Tigers.
that's
Thank you for saying that shit.
but that's
Hell no.
But that's a part of it. Like when you make that commitment, it's a commitment to love a person through every
what.
change that whatever version life produces of that person, you have committed to love that version of that person.
Should commit to love.
You that's what you taking a vow to
Should.
through thick and through thin, through better or worse.
So I can't remarry after you die.
Yeah, till death do us part.
Yeah,
Right.
that was the end of it.
So what's the problem with remarrying then?
I don't know.
You have you ever married?
That's not the thing, man. So why not?
Okay, let me.
Oh, sure.
Let me get this one because we didn't want. I think this is a real.
You know, that honestly, logically makes absolutely no sense.
What part?
The part where you choose to love somebody no matter how much they change and through every single iteration.
It's forced,
of
right?
yourself. Yeah, now that I'm really just hearing it for the first time, yeah, that makes
You
absolutely
have to be
no
this
sense.
no matter what. No matter how you feel. Fuck how you feel.
That makes
Be
no
there.
sense.
Like, niggas is just out here doing the repeat after me, and they don't know what the fuck they signing up for.
Oh,
You gotta be there. How is that right?
Y'all don't listen to shit that anybody say anyway, so that's why the fuck
That's
some of
not
y'all
true.
end up in the situation you
That's
end
not
up
true.
in. You
Men-
like, oh
men-
wait,
okay,
I'm
real
supposed
quick,
to love that
men
version of
don't-
her.
Men don't like to
Oh.
argue. Men don't like to argue. So when you say shit, we'll fucking take it and we'll just hold on to it. And let you ramp and rave and all this shit. And then like we'll address it so we can end it because we don't want to argue.
That's not problem solving. Women are more problem solve based. We're very not
Because I don't want to
strategic, but
revisit this shit. Let's
Right.
just talk about it in a manner that's healthy for both of
But
us.
so y'all can understand.
Yeah, I mean, so we both have an understanding. You have to learn how to communicate, and
So-
I mean, that goes for everyone, men and women.
I'm gonna tell you what I think the problem is.
Okay,
Women understand women, but y'all don't understand men.
I will
That's a
say
blanket
that
statement.
is a blanket statement, and I think that to say that men don't understand women, I think that's a blanket statement also. I think it
That's why I
depends
said
on
it.
the individual.
That's why I said it.
I don't know. This might sound cocky about
I'm
it,
starting
but
fires.
I see you.
I mean, women are.
I'm starting
most
fires
women
with
are
enough
logical.
oxygen. Come on, let's go.
Sometimes y'all not logical.
Nothing.
The most of them.
Sometimes women
Should
are.
Logical? What do you
It's
mean?
not that
Give-
you're not
can I-
logical. Y'all are selfish sometimes.
Can I have an
Yeah.
example of a
Everyone's
previous,
selfish.
whatever? You don't have to say names. Can I have an example? What doesn't make us logical?
I didn't say that you guys weren't logical, but it's selfish. You guys are so one-track mind that you rely on yourself. It's all about your own self.
Self-interest.
Do you know why though?
Yes.
Because the world raises us that way.
Thank you.
We're raised in a world where men are taught that you gotta learn to do it all on your own. You can't
Thank
rely
you.
on nobody. You can't show your emotions to nobody.
You have to be strong.
And you have to be strong.
You have to be the head.
You can't
It's
show
it's
weakness.
Part of being a human being.
And
It's
it
part of
is our society, but it's also our primal instincts because
Exactly.
as an animal, like we aren't animals, but animals in the wild, if they show weakness, they no longer have respect from any of their cohorts. They don't get a mate, they don't have territory, and they eventually will die.
I know.
Survival of the fittest.
And
motherfuckers.
nobody gives a fuck.
And nobody gives a fuck.
Savages.
Yeah.
I think that's why men are the way they are because
Son.
they
I
fucking
know. I
know that
agree.
shit,
I
Son.
agree.
and they feel like it doesn't matter in the end.
Yeah. I agree.
If something didn't matter to you as females in the end, you wouldn't give a fuck.
Facts.
That's why men treat women the way they do.
Facts.
Because
Because
we
they
know-
allow it.
And, think
And
about
it's
it,
no
people-
one's fault. It's fucking how it was
Yeah,
built
it's how it is.
and what we have to deal with now. That's it.
You got some niggas smart. And then they start telling, making up stories and all kinds of stuff like that. I've never been nothing like that. I'm just going off what I
But let me
see.
ask you a question. I got a question. I got a question. And knowing that shit, because I just said whatever. We all just said it. And no. Yes. You got one?
There you go.
Na, na, na. Here we
You said it's too late now because she was already in there. I just said maybe she needed to dry her hands, bro. I didn't know you had a towel in there. But like, in knowing that though, in knowing that, and in relationships currently or wanting that shit, like, How are you going to approach your next or your current? As females, as males, how are you going to approach this shit now? What changes from here? Like us talking about it, it just fucking gets it out. You know what I'm saying? In the open. How do you change that shit? Because I'm gonna be honest, what can change in this room can change the entire world. And I just said that shit.
Oh, okay.
So what's gonna change now?
You mean like what are we gonna do personally,
I'm
or
asking.
what?
Next gas station nigga that come up on the What's
Makes
gonna
his
happen?
ass. I'm just
What's
kidding.
gonna happen? Or that nigga that got it together that I said that's gonna come at you.
You still got rejected.
What? That was
They
not
do though. Those niggas still get rejected
still get
though.
because it's about the approach.
What is it though? Please, I mean elaborate. For the motherfuckers who just tried yesterday and got rejected, like, what is it? What do you need? What does it take?
I don't know. It's a certain level of confidence.
Okay.
I don't know.
Say it. I want to hear it. You got it. And I
So
wanna
that
hear
dude
it.
would have never asked you for
I
no
wanna
money
hear it.
first, and he asked for your number. Would you would have gave it to him?
But he didn't look like he had anything. He was on foot and he was standing in front of the gas station. You gotta listen to the Patreon
You didn't see no clothes.
episode.
You didn't see no buggy.
Listen, you gotta listen. Is that your gauge for how destitute an individual might be?
No, I'm just saying. Like, this is going up to
Obviously.
What if I stood at the front of the gas station about 30 minutes out? That don't mean no. You know what I'm saying? I'm just posting up because I'm just out.
Who posts up in front of the gas
I
station?
have no idea.
No food. We sitting there like this, like no food. Like,
Chilling. But
You gotta listen to the Patreon episode. if
I like how you selling that shit.
right?
Huh?
That shit
I
up.
like how you selling that. Though.
you wanna-
Shout outs to Gentleman Jack. You know what I'm saying? Shit got producer fucked up.
I ain't
shout
I
out
feel
to
good.
yeah.
Shout out to Bombay, Dry Gin.
Mm-hmm. All looking like some little collectibles.
Shout out to water. Stay hydrated. It's hot out here.
Perfect.
We don't need you dropping.
My AC broke this last week.
Oh my god.
What does it take? What changes
In a relationship,
As far as
from now on?
nothing. You
Nothing.
know why?
Why?
Because, like I was telling
What you got?
you on my way home, everybody's still kind of, I ain't gonna say everybody, most people are still kind of jacked in. This is the Matrix, and most people are still jacked in.
To the
Like I
game or what? What are we talking? What are you
The
referring to?
loop.
Again? What are you talking?
loop, game, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
They're
The game's different.
not really. Because if you think about it,
It's a
if you
false
think about
reality, man.
if you think about it,
Exactly.
when you play Anthem, are you not playing the same stage over and over and over and over and over?
It's just minute differences.
Exactly. So you're looking at the same loop in the same game, just in a different way.
until
Some
you
people-
learn the lesson to level up.
And get
Then
unjacked.
you-
You
Like
still
you
here.
So what we're
Be
trying
like,
to do
yo,
here
you
is
Still here on
figure out
planet
what that
Earth.
lesson
So you
is to
still
level up.
losing.
Exactly.
What lesson are we going to learn from our talks here
and
to level up?
right.
And people have too much pride in
And
that.
some people not ready to level up.
Exactly.
They comfortable at level 4.
And wonder why they can't never keep a relationship. And wonder why they can't get things right. And they wonder why, like, well, why you don't want to marry me? Why I don't want to marry her? It's
Yeah.
like, what game are you in? What loop are you in?
I don't know how I feel about marriage anymore, man. And I don't mean that like for me, because y'all
Yeah.
crazy right now.
Oh,
In general, for like the people who
shouts
haven't
to
been married
wifey.
and like may want to. Well, I don't know about that shit. And I feel bad because people ask me, "What do you think?" Well, you want to know what I think? I think you shouldn't get married. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
Right.
The fucking Bible says that shit too, though.
What?
You know that? Look at that! Look at that shit, though. The Bible says it's better in Corinthians. Please read it. That it's almost better to not marry. If you can be strong enough
Yeah.
and deal with yourself, it's better. They say it this way: it's better to not have additional problems in your life
Yes.
to find a companion.
Yeah.
The Bible said that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but lifelong abstinence. I mean, like, is that because if you're not married, then it also preaches
It
not
does.
having sex.
It
So
also says that God forgives. It also, your life was created by who? If you believe in that shit, God, right?
Copy out.
So he already knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Yeah.
So if you have a desire for Jeffrey, hey, fuck Jeffrey, fuck him good, because he already knew you was gonna do it. He already knew you had a desire to do it.
Give him any other name but Jeffrey.
What's wrong with Jeffrey, man? Why y'all hating on Jeffrey though? Why y'all hating on Jeffrey though?
it's the image you get with certain Jeffreys.
Right, it's Jeffrey.
What name do
the
you
butler.
find attractive?
I get the butler.
Yeah.
I get
It's the
the
butler.
What
Fresh
name do
Prince.
you find attractive?
I don't know. Maybe like a good, strong, like Tyrone. I don't know. Like
Tyrone?
a good, strong one.
You heard what Erica Badu said about Tyrone.
Yeah, for real.
Hello.
Yeah, but he's the guy that's coming to move his friend out.
But you can't use the phone. Y'all heard the song.
Yeah, but he's the friend that he's calling
Tyrone,
to come
okay.
rescue him.
God knew you was gonna fuck Tyrone.
Why Tyrone though?
God knew. God knew you wanted
So
to.
if Erica would have never
Every
came
time
out
you
the
said
song,
the
what the
fucking
name would
living
be?
room.
Like, what would that image be? Like, why the name Tyrone? Why does it always
Just
go
a
back to
good,
Tyrone?
strong name. I don't know. It's just like it has a good ring to it. It's,
What about Claiborne Green?
What?
I don't know. I mean,
You sound like a light skinned dude.
colorism. That's a whole different topic right there.
I'm sorry.
So don't Claiborne Green. No, okay, sure. Tyrone it is. Tyrone wins.
Change my name to
So, I
Tyrone.
mean, all I'm saying is that he knew you were gonna do it before you did it. Even if you're in the motion, you're in the life, and you fucking living this shit, like he knew you were going to do it.
Right. And he
And
already
even-
forgives.
Let's say you fucked Tyrone at
strong
30,
name, strong
and you
name.
wanted to get your life right by 45. He knew you was gonna do that shit too. So there's no surprises in this shit.
That's why you're forgiven.
I'm just saying. He already knew. I'm not saying plan to fuck 15 other niggas before it's all over. I'm saying he already knew what you were gonna do before you did it. There's no surprises in this shit. So like at the end of the day, if God says it was better to not marry if you were strong enough, you're gonna fucking attempt to do some shit because you think you were strong enough, even though you find out you're weak.
Is it wrong not to read the Bible?
No. But in your weaknesses, you find out where you can grow and fucking be strong. Like in every fucking thing that you fail to do.
Are you calling sex a weakness though, or wanting to have sex a weakness?
Yes
Well, why is it
and no.
weakness if it's built into us to want it? Why would it be a weakness?
Yes and no. So and another thing, and I said this before on a previous podcast, there is no right or wrong to anything you do in life. It's a perception from like what I think, what he thinks, what she thinks. It's perception.
But isn't that kind of like judging you?
It's not judging. Because what he thinks is not what I think.
Facts.
What she thinks is not what I think. What he thinks is not what I think. It's perception based. And it's based off the knowledge you currently have and how you view a thing. Because some people will look at somebody who fucked Tyrone and say, damn, he was better than that. Tiger, you could have did better than that.
I gotta use my name in that.
You said Tyrone, Tiger. And then some people will be like, damn, girl, what was it like? What was that deal like?
Do women
Right?
ask that?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Where did it go?
Yes, they do.
I was expecting to know.
It's pretty much like Yelp. There's like a whole review list.
So, and for people who don't read the Bible, like God says things about both sides of the spectrum. It's not one-sided.
Right.
That's what blows
The
my mind
Bible
about unbelievers.
it's parables about how you should deal with different situations in your life.
Right.
Yes.
So you have to look at the situations. I think what trips people up is a lot of the parables are encapsulated in a time in history where so a lot of the parables relate to those people in that time, and we don't get that because we have technology we don't farm, we don't have sheep, you know, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, life was a lot more basic back then.
Can I
So
pause you for just 1 second?
Yeah.
McKeel, my burger plate at?
Oh, they didn't have burgers.
You lying! You went to a cookout. I want my burger plate. I'm hungry. He didn't feed me. I wanted a burger plate. You said, "Okay, I got you."
They really didn't have burgers.
At least I'm not getting it anymore.
I don't know.
Listen, I got some beans. Hey.
What is y'all with the beans? I don't want beans. I don't want to fart. I don't want beans.
No, that beans don't make you fart.
Yeah, they do.
Not
They do
those.
that to me. Beans is beans, bro.
Nah, bro, them things taste so good to fill you up.
My own beans.
It's got meat or beef and bacon in it.
It tastes like a bean burger.
A beanie burger.
Bean burger.
What's a bean burger?
You know what a bean burger is.
Oh my god.
It's right next door to you.
Amy cooked a hot dog. She got a burger.
I don't remember what I was talking about.
JC, this is the
We're
queen.
talking about Bible and how we ain't got farming and shit.
Back then.
My guy. Yeah. So I think that trips a lot of people up because they can't really relate to it. But that's kind of what Jesus talks about. Like, if you really want to know, you'll look for the answer.
I still believe Jesus was black because they always say he walks the street.
Black, he just was like,
No, 'cause he
not
always say he
white,
walks the
but
streets.
you know, he was like,
Okay, let's look at it like
What did
this.
he just say?
Relationship. Let's look at a relationship standpoint.
he's all over the place.
Like, we ain't gotta go, baby. I just wanted to fucking shine some light. Tigress, I'm sorry. What you gotta say?
I'm just gonna say the whole entire creation, human beings. Saying the first person on this planet was black, so humans usually look, parents usually like their offspring. I'm saying so the actual beings that made us have to have some type of melanin. Melanin is a molecule that's actually related to space and time. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation.
No, yeah. No.
You went there, though.
I like it.
Right?
Yeah.
Did I strike a nerve when I said that?
Yeah.
I felt it coming. That's not,
I mean, the Bible has a whole
It's
deeper
whitewash.
meaning. No, it's
Yeah.
deeper meaning. It's, I mean, it's.
Hello. I'm a kid.
I try
It
not
is
to say
whitewash, but it
like
is
that.
deeper meaning than necessarily
I
what the
guess.
Bible
The
contains.
teachings of the Bible
Yeah,
have
the
been
teachings.
whitewashed, but the Bible itself has. Well,
I mean, the Bible itself was written 100
it depends
years
on what
after.
version.
Right. Did y'all know there was 42 other books in the Bible that's not even published in the Bible?
Yeah.
Google that shit.
Yeah.
So now we on
That's right.
Bibles now.
No, I'm just speaking.
We have relationships, and it spirals to biblical terms. 'Cause
Sometimes we
they
get off
want
on a
to
different
make
exit.
something right based off
think she's
Bible
got used to
principles.
that.
And all I'm saying is,
Yeah.
there are both spectrums in the Bible about the same shit. Both spectrums. To right, but hey, maybe you want to think about this shit because marriage is something you don't know nothing about.
That's true. Somebody really needs to make like a manual of marriage.
You already.
I saw this meme where it said, "I love you so much, I want to get the government involved."
Oh gosh.
What?
And when it comes to marriage,
Yeah.
I love you so much, I want to get the government involved.
Pretty accurate, actually.
It's like the whole.
You know, you're doing such a perfect job in the background because I do the same thing. You do the same thing. It's just like everybody's like, "Why you background?" Like, you will never understand. It's like you just disappear in the shadows. People like, "What the world?" Like, you would never understand.
It's all this place to be.
Yeah, exactly below the radar. You don't want to be on the radar.
That's some older brother shit right there. And then young thunder motherfucking cats say what the fuck they gonna say because we gonna chill back and let them fucking embarrass themselves or prove us right.
Pretty much.
That's what y'all do, man.
Did you write that down?
Nah.
Don't worry,
Fucking
it's
burping,
there
man.
forever. It's there forever. I mean, that's a true fact. Because I mean, our fathers didn't tell us nothing like that by any means.
I don't think. I mean, our parents weren't talkers like that, though.
My
You don't share a
dad
lot of
wasn't a
shit.
talker.
No, they
My
talk
mother
about
was a talker.
Be
No,
home
I'm
by 8 o'clock. And
was
if you
a
want to eat, nigga, go cook your own shit because this is mine. Like, that's what my mom said anyway. You want to sit on my bed, go wash your hands.
That was the one for
You've been outside playing all day.
Yeah.
Or don't have bitches in my bed fucking like, I don't pay bills here. Like, that was what she said.
Yeah.
She let women come in.
Be gentle.
Huh? What you
My
hear?
mom. girl come over type thing. That's
Yeah, I should probably split one square.
It was dead.
It was dead.
She wasn't home.
Especially considering you weren't even partaking in it.
My bed was fucked up.
Oh,
It was his fault.
it was his fault.
I was under his training.
He broke it.
I didn't bring it.
Who broke what? I broke what?
That part.
Fucking in mom's bed. Yeah, I said it.
Oh yeah.
It was your fault.
Does she know about it?
She knew about
That's
it.
disrespectful.
It's
Who
for
Who knew that until you learned that shit? You know what I mean?
Well, I was ignorant. I will admit that. My ignorance got me nowhere.
That's disgusting though. Like I would think of my mother while I was fucking. Like
I wasn't. It
I
was soft.
like.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What the
If
fuck
you're
that mean?
fucking in your mother's bed, like, oh shit, my mom fucking sleeps.
my
here.
mom
like,
be laying back just like I am. Oh my god.
That's a buzzkill. Like,
you say that?
I fucked on the church fan and didn't think about my pastor.
huh?
I said I fucked on the church fan and didn't think about my pastor.
Wow. You out now.
Please do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Why is that wrong?
Because I'm gonna split it. I'm not gonna be
I'm just.
If you feel it, why is it wrong? Wherever you at, why is it wrong?
Oh my god.
What makes it wrong?
Society.
Wrong. Society. The church.
So if you on steps of Congress,
Was
So if we go on a church trip to New York, you know what I'm saying, and we all in hotels,
You're not curious?
is it wrong for me to have sex with you?
The glove.
No, that.
Oh, not the.
No, that's not
maybe
what I'm
repeat the
talking
question.
about.
They didn't hear it. Say it again.
And then we heard it.
I'm on a we on a church trip. We coming from South Carolina on a bus. It's like 40 of us, and we all got hotels. We in Times Square for the weekend. It's a church trip, but we going to the
church
church
trip?
anniversary. Yeah, because whatever
Times
church invited
Square.
us. No, I'm just saying we're going to, you know, enjoy our time there for Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Enjoy
And
your
then,
time.
and then the church anniversary is on that Sunday.
Enjoy your time. You tell us what.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though, what's wrong? Why do people frown upon you having sex with this chick in your hotel room because y'all there as a church?
Tell me.
Okay, that'll work.
What's wrong about it?
What's wrong about that?
What?
I don't know. I think maybe
Why would
it's,
you
I
do
don't
that?
know if I need to do this. Respect.
Don't worry about it. You'll feel it like 2 hours
You'll feel it in about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Tigers, what makes it wrong?
You wanna get to work on
I've been waiting for somebody to give me an
It's
answer.
morality.
Why
It's
is your
morality
face
of it.
green?
It's a respect
Why?
thing.
Oh, it's the Cash App. It's the Cash App.
Y'all about to say, yo, that is so cool.
Look,
That she
don't
do that off
shit. Don't do
Like I was not about to be freaked out. I was about to be like, can you do that? I can do that.
wanna do that?
Yeah, do that. I want you to do that.
These niggas tripping.
Absolutely.
Hey,
I don't know.
I'm gonna make a streaming channel featuring the turtle right there.
You hit pay and then you put the amount, I guess.
So, so you telling me all females are wired differently?
Everybody's background is different. Everything. Every female is different. Every male is different. Exactly.
What do you mean exactly?
That everybody's different. How? What you mean?
Explain.
Your life
So
experience.
y'all say, okay, real quick, I'm gonna pick it. I want y'all to hit this shit. Y'all say as females that men are all the same.
Facts.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Because you feel like we act and respond to women the same way. So how y'all telling me y'all on different rhythms?
I feel like every person is different, but I feel like men are more susceptible to the pressures of society than women are to an extent. Like, I think because, yes and no, because I feel like women, we drive this shit secretly. No.
Explain, elaborate, keep
It's
digging.
not a secret.
I want you to keep digging. I just want to hear. I want to hear it all. All men want to hear it all. I want you to keep digging. What do you mean?
Silence.
Side gesture, you can chime in. Tigress, you can chime in. I just want to hear it. We all, as men, want to hear it.
Okay, repeat the
We
question.
want to hear it.
Which part? The beginning or the
Hear
end?
me.
Wait, where we at?
The end.
Yes.
The end. You guys say that you're on different rhythms. as females. So how could you say that if you claim that they're all the same?
Men, it's not that men are all the same. It's just when it comes to psychology,
Certain things.
men work with the left side of the brain, which is more logical, which leaves out a lot of emotion when it comes to decision making. When it comes to women, we're more right-brained. When it comes to, we're more emotional, we're more creative, more artistic when it comes to decision making.
Yeah.
So that clashes a lot of the time.
We're natural born creators. We create life.
You do.
Yes.
I give you that. I can commend you on that. We wouldn't be here without you.
So, do we honestly think that we think with different sides of the brain? I'm just asking the question.
It's just a
I'm not going
question.
against nobody, but I'm just asking
It's
the question.
just questions.
'Cause I don't know. I don't know.
Just a quick one. Y'all telling me the man to create this.
Yeah, I mean, you guys definitely
Not
are
anymore.
the key. Well,
Wait, what the fuck?
Okay,
When
first
shit
off,
got
it's
real.
technology. First off, it's technology. And who made the technology?
Man.
Not necessarily. Have you seen Jurassic Park? I'm not gonna get the whole slack.
That shit ain't. That shit.
It's true.
No.
Did they make synthetic
Ain't real.
not that I know of, but
There's some technology in there.
So we gave, as men, gave you options. Is that what you're saying?
Man made it easy for gay niggas, that's it.
What?
I'm not even commenting on that.
Is this synthetic sperm or something? Or you still gotta go to a man?
Are they making sperm at
Yes,
the
sir.
same
You can genetically modify a baby nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, you
Stem
still
With
cell.
specific hair color, eye color, nose shape,
but
white, black.
you still
From
need
some form of
sperm
DNA.
though, right?
So you're
Or
a seahorse
DNA.
now. We're seahorses now.
They are saying that it's producing.
I mean, you've seen
super
Michael Jackson's
babies
kids. You've seen
to
Michael
be
Jackson's
stronger,
kids.
faster, and think.
Natural childbirth
that's-
still requires the egg and the sperm.
What are
Natural.
they
Okay.
Natural.
What's their name? Blank?
Natural.
The little.
Nobody remembers the
Paris.
color
Paris is the girl.
Like you like legit lost it, dude.
May I interject?
I don't understand when I first heard that.
Okay, listen. I only say all this shit to say one thing. Like men, as men with the desire to be with a woman, or who have women, become frustrated with lack of understanding for what you are saying.
Okay.
So you have to see that shit. Like, explain yourself in detail so that we can be on the same page. Page 24?
But y'all don't
You on page
listen
24?
anyway.
Are you on page 24? Well, I just want to be on page 24 with you.
Okay, but y'all don't listen anyway.
Not true.
We got a whole group of everybody, men and women here, listening to one another right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Because y'all are supposed to be now, because it was just in life.
So this is force?
What you mean we supposed to be? Where is this going?
Got legit upset.
This is organized. This isn't like this out in the regular day life situation.
So maybe you have to organize your relationship, so you can't just take it.
My nigga, come back. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bop for bop. That's all.
Bob weave, Bob weave.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, so.
Wow, he's like,
No, that's legit though.
Yeah,
That's
like-
legit.
We just want to be on page 24 with y'all. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Explain yourself.
How can we be on the same page if you don't tell us what page you on?
Why do you want me to pay the power bill on next Thursday when I got the money now? What do you mean?
okay, wait. Let me, okay.
Give me a real example.
I've
That's
had
not
girls that
one.
I have a plan. Okay, when I put something in motion, I have a plan. And it may sound crazy, but I have a plan on why I'm doing it, It's basically like sometimes as men, we want to understand why do y'all sometimes do the things that y'all do. Knowing is either going to piss that person off or constantly just keep doing that whole little loop thing. Like, you act like this person and this person act like you. That type of deal.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
act like that?
Now, all the men understand what the fuck he just said, but y'all don't. Which tells us what? We on different pages.
We speak human and y'all don't.
Nah!
And I'm sorry, 'cause I didn't
No,
understand
y'all
any of
speak
that.
women, we speak men. But we all got to work together to try to speak a universal
Let's
language
turn
that
the
is
page
human.
together.
Is this your personal campaign?
Oh my god.
It's not. I'm just saying, and I said this on the last episode. You fail at shit because you don't know. True or false?
Facts.
Facts.
The game you play on your phone, you gonna fail or succeed because of shit you don't know.
Facts. And more facts. Just yet.
If you don't know where the fuck you live, you are not going home.
What?
You do that.
They use GPS, and that's why we think.
So you
differently.
rely on others to tell you what's right or wrong.
GPS is not always right.
How's
Because-
GPS going to help if you don't know your address?
Exactly. God damn it,
Why wouldn't you
Nate.
know your address?
Why would you
Exactly. You got to know shit. That like you got. That's the kind of shit you have to know. So why wouldn't you know?
My nigga's on his toes right now. My nigga.
I'm the only one.
I
that-
said I like you. I think I love you.
Y'all got a bromance?
Wow.
What's happening right now?
Shout out to Jake.
Wow.
You guys were talking earlier about women, like all men are the same, or the flip side, all women are the same. I've been thinking about that for a minute, and I don't think that it's necessarily that all men are the same or that all women are the same. It's that the people who think that way pick the same type of people every time.
Misery loves company.
You know why? Because they stuck in that fucking loop.
They stuck in the loop.
They stuck in
They
the
stuck in the
loop.
loop.
It's also law of attraction.
It is the
It
law
is,
of
yeah.
attraction.
You're attracted to the same type of people. I ain't gonna lie. I got a type is about yay tall, skinny, dark hair, and that's it. I'm ready to go. That's my type. I ain't no bullshit. You beautiful, but that's not my.
I mean,
type.
that's,
Sorry.
you know, you like what you like.
Exactly.
You like what you like.
And the same thing applies for personalities. We ain't gonna get into what I like about a personality because I'm pretty fucked up. But you like the same personality regardless of what you get to. And there are some people that will go like physical appearance wise, they won't like register a type. You won't see a type in their body count.
Right.
But if you look at the personalities of all of them, they'll have similar personalities.
Yeah,
Facts.
I agree. 1000%.
Like, wow. I feel like that
Some
should
of
be
them might be geographical also.
right. Like I was just like, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people down here, or a lot of people where I grew up in Anderson, a lot of those girls are dumb as dirt. They,
Don't go back down there.
oh no, hell no.
Darn.
Third is pretty dumb.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Because I can relate to that because
Shit. That's at the bottom.
when he got
That
married,
shit under you.
when he got married, and I was just like, yeah, man, I'm ready. He was like, no, you're not. He looked me dead in my face. No, you're not. I said, yeah, I am. He's like, man, you're not ready, bro. It's so much stuff you got right now. You're not willing to let it go. I never understood it. It took me 2 years to understand. And I found out. Somebody that was not the same as everybody else.
Just letting you know that.
I'm sure you know what
I'm weird.
Besides Justin,
That's the most
Justin,
episode. We're weird.
I mean, I saw what he. You know, that's my brother though. But I saw what he saw. Why are you looking at me crazy right now?
Who, me? I'm looking at
You
you.
looking at me crazy.
Oh, that's
I said as my brother, we are so much the same. We saw both of y'all. Let's be honest with you. In the same light, like wow, look at these ladies right here. Now they got it. You know what I'm saying? They doing their shit.
still around years later.
Yeah. Y'all were something to be seen. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm
And I
still
don't mean it
single.
like just then and not now, because I said that wrong. But like, y'all motherfuckers, like, look at, check these out. Check them out. Check them out. How you looking in the sky? Ain't nothing up there. Nothing up there. Just a ceiling fan, little light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm still single, so
What does that mean, though?
yeah.
That's
Does it
not.
matter if we're single?
But that's not wrong, though.
It's not wrong.
And it ain't right either.
Yeah.
What makes it not right?
No, no. Let me just put it in easy like this. She's unplugged. That's what
I'm trying to figure out what that means. I'm unplugged with
Page 65, page 32.
But anybody else know
That makes sense.
You know, he didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, no, I was still low.
explain it.
So is that just a euphemism or a metaphor
Page
for?
53? Where you at?
You know what it means?
You unplugged.
I'm checking the back of the book right now.
Okay, explain
so,
away.
okay.
You unplugged. Here's the thing.
Oh,
You want to go?
I mean, no matter.
I won't stop you.
I mean, I'll say my little.
Oh
piece
my
of it,
God!
you think.
Somebody say something.
So it was more of
Take a shot.
when you're plugged in. You still keep finding out like, oh man, why is this? Why is that? But when you're unplugged, you kind of take a step back and be like, yeah. For instance, Snapchat guy.
Oh, so unplugged from the Matrix is what you're saying.
Basically.
Gotcha. Okay, we back.
Please keep
back
that
in.
Matrix reference going because we need that shit.
I like
So basically, somebody came at you the wrong way.
Dick first.
Dick first.
What you think about this package?
He was still stuck in the Matrix.
Oh.
You're unplugged. So you're the Smith of the Matrix.
Okay.
And you're looking at him like, get the hell out my face.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
how you
unplugged.
say that though.
Then why do I keep running into plugged in niggas?
Matrix.
Because there's so many more of them than there are
Unplugged.
Wait.
We live in a world with damn
Now you
near
understand.
Oh no.
Welcome to page 62. Welcome to page 62.
Okay, where do I find the unplugged ones? Where do I position myself
now you
to
get
be
it.
found by
Now
unplugged
you
ones?
get it.
That's the ultimate question, I guess.
Right, and that's
No, I'm cool. I like my life.
right.
Exactly.
Exactly. When you're unplugged, you are supposed to enjoy.
Sometimes I get lonely, but like the thing is, I feel like I have a lot to bring to a relationship, and at the end of the day, it would be nice to have somebody to share my life with. That's ultimately what that is.
Just don't settle.
And
Right.
I'm not, obviously,
Right.
because I'm not married.
You want to be?
Yeah, but
Are
don't
you
come with no
looking?
bullshit.
Are you looking?
No.
Are you secretly looking?
Or are you waiting?
Are you
I don't even
not
go out.
saying, okay, to office, people walk into the grocery store, you in aisle 7, whatever, like, are you secretly looking?
Now, ooh, he is kind of cute in my head.
If you see a dude
Right.
in
Yeah.
the produce section,
Yeah, it's happened.
He producing the hell out of
shout out to
somebody.
the Publix downtown.
looking?
It's a lot of hot guys in there. For
are
real.
you looking?
I just told you.
You wouldn't walk on that same aisle while he trying to figure out which limb in the bag.
But I don't approach dudes.
You don't approach.
You could just slide in
You
the
said
same
last
aisle.
episode, if you like somebody, you'll never know.
You would never know.
You will never know. Stop looking. There's a key to that shit. Stop looking.
I stopped looking.
Like, outwardly and inwardly, stop looking.
It just
Because where you're going to be is where that guy's going to be, and that shit will just mess up. Like, you don't have to do shit to find people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even try to put
Check
myself
out gas
in.
station guy.
Are you looking for him?
Hell no.
Okay, there you go.
Hell no.
I mean, take a guy that was stuttering to one woman that ain't never stuttered
Oh
to
my
a
God,
woman
it was
before.
so insanely funny.
Never.
It was so
could
cute.
talk at the drop of a dime. Talk to her. Other. I don't know what happened to me just now. Excuse me.
Yes.
That's how, not once, but like 4 times.
What happened a little bit to him at home. If you want to
know what happened. I just was happy. Did you tell the story?
That's another episode.
Oh, okay.
That'll be for another episode. Tune in.
Possibly bonus episode.
Yeah, bonus. Yeah.
Got another Patreon?
Check us out on Patreon.com.
That's right.
And I always say stop looking for the sole reason, like, you have to know as individuals, and I don't mean just women, like men, you have to know that you are beautiful and you're great how you are. Yes, you're learning. Yes, you don't have shit together, but you're learning. And you are going to get your shit together at some point in your life. Okay? No one knows it but you. No one knows it but you. but there are motherfuckers still in the field playing the game.
I felt like that was a song at one point.
And they are still going to approach you. So you
Yeah.
have to have, I love the call, discernment. Gas station motherfucker did not qualify because he asked you for $5. He didn't give you $5.
Patreon episode.
Patreon. I'll stop right there.
You gotta edit that shit out. It's like, that's your bonus episode.
I'm just saying, he didn't qualify. So let motherfuckers play the game. Don't be like, oh, niggas always play the game. And feel some type of way. Let them play the game. Let them come at you. Discern who is worthy and who is not.
So we are all
However, I will tell you, some of the wisest men who fucking have successful relationships and cultivate like successful relationships, they remove two things. One thing is expectation. Get that shit out your life. And the second thing, you have to remove conditions. You have to. Now, listen to me. Hear me out, real quick.
What do you mean when you say
Real quick.
conditions?
If you see that brother that you like, ooh, I'm interested, I wonder where this will go.
Yeah.
Remove expectations and conditions
Okay.
to allow somebody to show you
Yeah.
their all. Because I'm going to tell you like this, from a female to a male perspective,
Yeah.
if you guys put up the wall like you have to have this and this and this and this and this,
Yeah.
well, they're afraid to tell you the truth because the truth is
Yeah.
they broke. If they got a car, they barely paying that shit off. If they got a job, they probably like doing some shit that probably they on the fucking brink of losing the shit. And if they tell you the truth, you gonna hate them, you gonna dislike them, and you're not gonna want to deal with them. But if I give you my all, and you give me your all, then we can fucking build this shit together the right way. But if you allow conditions and expectations to get in the way because of what you expect, you think you deserve at this point in your life, but you're not pre-qualified for that shit, then it allows you to be stuck in this fucking realm of having a man in your life that don't exist. Because even the best of them got shit fucked up.
You're right.
I mean, I'm fucked up if that counts.
Somebody gonna like that.
Even those good-looking motherfuckers got it fucked. Brad Pitt got it fucked up.
Brad Pitt show.
Facts.
Somebody gonna listen to this and he ain't gonna like that. That was crazy. Somebody gonna feel something.
You can't
about
keep
that.
somebody like Angelina Jolie. And how many fucking songs was made about her?
Well, first of all, she was a homewrecker. Let's be clear.
Because of expectations and conditions. She thought she deserved some shit she did not. You gotta get out of your own way. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm only saying this shit because I've dealt with my own fucking problems. I was on the brink, and I'll fucking expose myself. I was on the brink of divorce. I was sleeping on my brother's couch for months after purchasing a brand new house and was about to be done with this shit. And I checked myself in the fucking times where I was fucking down and low and sad and crying and all that shit. And I had to learn some shit for my fucking self.
Yeah, man.
There was bitches still at the woodwork trying to fuck me too. They were still there. You gotta get out of your own way. And like we're talking about relationships, and yeah, I'm getting real with this shit, but like you have to step out of your own way. You are not the baddest bitch, and you are not the fucking nigga that everyone thinks you are or fucking makes you out to be. You got shit going on in your life.
Yeah.
Get out of your own fucking way.
For some of y'all
Because
that
you
don't.
still want shit.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like for me, there's been opportunities missed on either side. Like I came across somebody that I was like, oh my God, I think you're a pretty dope human being. I feel like we can make this work. And either I couldn't get out of my own way or he couldn't get out of his own way for us to make shit work.
Yeah. But you have to do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give someone access to hurt you. I'm not saying that shit.
But that's what relationships is.
That's what it is.
If you are putting yourself in a vulnerable position to allow somebody to come into your life and see you in every shade, every season, every turn, and to be like, I'm gonna be along for the ride.
Yeah.
Regardless, like you my person.
Yeah. True story. True story. And if you want to go biblical, you gotta spoon feed that shit. You gotta spoon feed that shit. If I shove it down your throat, you're gonna choke. You're gonna choke. It is what it is. There's no reason. They say there's no reason for a man to leave a woman, no matter what. You got it and deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's
and
true.
the only reason for a woman to leave a relationship is if the man was unfaithful.
True.
Wait, so a man can't leave a woman unfaithful?
Biblically. Biblically.
I start reading that shit.
Biblically. I can't even say the word right. Biblically.
Try one more time.
Biblically.
He was so strong. So much respect was behind it.
Yeah.
I can't say it right.
Respect to that motherfucker.
We're gonna put some respect on the cover. It's chocolate, baby.
Stupid.
I'm just saying, listen, I'm living and I'm learning. I'm just sharing that shit.
Yeah,
Everybody needs to hear that shit.
Yeah. You right. Get out of your own way.
Motherfuckers are so quick. You want to fucking play the game. You want to see the end of the game, but you're not willing to take the losses.
Nobody is. It's part of human nature.
You quick to throw that controller. Fuck this game, man.
And then as soon as you break the screen or the thing,
I have not thrown my controller.
Fuck Anthem, man.
Yeah.
Okay, have you played Anthem?
Fuck
Anthem will
Anthem,
make
man. I already said I ain't played it. Fuck Anthem, man.
Well, yeah, fuck Anthem.
I'm just saying, motherfuckers are quick to throw the fucking controller and not play the game to the end. Figure out what you don't know to make it there. That's it. It's simple. That's life. Get out of your own way. That's all I'm saying.
People don't want to go through life right now. They live with mom and dad.
I mean, that's why we have the problems that we have. Because nobody is ready to face the truth. Everybody's battling their own demons.
Yeah.
But people are scared to even open the door and face them.
Everybody's not the same.
Absolutely. That's why we have an opioid crisis.
Everybody has different
That's why we have obesity. That's why we
I
have
opened the
whatever
door.
addictions we have.
I opened the door to my demon, and I told him to sit down. And when I need you, I'll call.
Need it?
That's not how that works.
That's not.
I
But
love you, though.
Have y'all watched Lucifer yet? No?
yeah.
I don't watch that shit.
Alright.
It's
Cool.
like
That's what I said.
I watched it. I watched it. I mean, it's basically he's just tired of being in hell, so he just wants to.
But I'm not trying to fucking. Listen, here's the thing. And I never want on this platform want to have a religious debate. I never do. But
Right.
why the fuck do you keep promoting this motherfucker like he's the victim?
Because I'm gonna tell you straight. No.
We haven't been talking about it.
Think about it, though. Think about the position he got placed
Nope.
in.
We not
We're
gonna
not
talk
gonna-
about this on
Do
this.
you
Nope,
keep-
not gonna do this.
Portraying this guy as the victim and God's the enemy. Why?
I ain't say God was
Why?
the enemy. He's not the
Why?
bad guy. He has to play that role. Everyone has a. Everyone has a.
So this motherfucker fell from
Everyone
like
has
he
one.
did me
But see,
wrong.
have you
He
noticed?
kicked me
Hey, but have you never noticed something?
Why?
When it comes down to like Lucifer, you see exactly what he looks like. But when the guy TV shows, you have no idea what he looks
No
like.
idea. There's no.
We're not gonna talk about this right
We're not.
now.
I'm not going there.
Yeah, we're not going there. Yeah, we
Not
stopping right. Nope.
Alright.
We need to
Nope.
get back to page 53.
Yeah, let's go
Oh, yeah,
back.
okay.
Let's go
Yeah.
back.
53, boys.
Done.
And ladies.
Done. Cause that's an argument.
Rabbit
That
hole.
is. Yes, and then on top of that, we on another level.
Hopefully, I
So,
didn't
yeah.
offend nobody. I'm sorry.
Oh, you
Just keep it in how we need to end it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry.
This is it
I'm just saying.
for the Coco Show. Thank JC, Tigers, Sagessa, G Money, Dresman, Shanti, Sagessa, me, KDS, and all of you listening to us as we debate it. Are we ever going to talk about that? We're just going to let that go.
You really want to talk about that?
I mean, it needs to be said. I mean,
Okay, so
And I'm
that
not
being
saying I
said,
know everything, but if you want to go there, whatever.
stay tuned for next week's podcast.
Oh, boy.
We are going live in Charlotte, North Carolina. We will be interviewing some African
Tubaba.
artists. Tubaba. That's his name.
Official too, Baba.
Official Tubaba. We will be interviewing him, and we will be talking about his backstory, where he's from, what gave him the inspiration of music, and all that good jazz. Until next time, holla at you.
Always chocolate.
So, this is it for the Coco Show with me, David Strand. It's chocolate, baby.
Thank you for listening to The Coco Show. Check out other episodes on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. You can also listen to current episodes on freedomkradio.net. If you have a topic idea that you would like us to discuss on this platform, feel free to email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Again, that's 1tccshow@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to The Coco Show and share with all your friends. Thanks again for listening.